To walk among the clouds, a prayer of St. G. A day came upon us to walk among the clouds, no path, no destiny, no expectation. For what did we expect to see in so vast an empty place? When children, and never having flown above the clouds, we knew there was an actual place beyond these sleeping giants, or to a rainbow's end. There were sable and ermine, and far clouds of feathery gold. At times we thought we saw the faces of love, those pale irretrievables, for somewhere they did go. There was an Appaloosa trail of angel's breath, magnificently strewn, this in the east. In the west, clouds nestled to the bosoms of hills, and in another fourth, ranks of robed angels. The last was empty, like a garden with no flowers. The sky's ornamental and changeable imagination was the fancy of the day. Some of us were certain that in your heaven we would be assigned the keepers of clouds, for already we had been given a sense of belonging to another world. And so unlike the shimmering ephemerals we knew them to be, ruled by an absolute infinitude of divine existence and activity. The powers now in the heavens were the forces of your moral indignation. Some gloomed, some gayest shadowings or sober coloring, and all of awful glories. The high angel of Jehovah rules this realm in the completeness and comprehensibility known of you. The work you have done is significantly concrete, below the ephemerally empty, cloudy shrouds. None of these was anointed, like the 8 principal men to go against Assyria, and the anointed King David, and before him, lost Saul. This unique sanctity cannot be poured upon inanimates, for it is supernatural, it is divine and reverent. All anointings point to a person, the Messiah of Jehovah, mine Messiah. Yet they are appointed tabernacles, and in the end of time accompany your royal return, to flood the lower earth with light and joy. Thereafter they will decorate our heaven, and to come down with us to the renewed, accessible earth. And though they seem now to reign in goodness, we do not take for granted an uninterrupted progress of the cause of Christ, through all ages on toward the end. Time stopped. The reign of truth will gradually extend, but the power of evil will gather force toward the end. This we now see. In the final interposition of God, these rudiments are done away, and the empty heavens will be flowered with celebration unto the everlasting. And if we fear to be done away, we see that only in Christ can be obtained a certainty about the matter. Therefore, look to him. Only when he turns you away will you have a right to say that God has not loved you with an everlasting love, but not until then. It is impossible that anyone for whom Christ rose from the dead should fail to receive your righteousness. These high same observers, which saw the stone rolled away, shall see our inheritance kept for us, the state of glory. We are to clouds as you are to us, they transparent, we transcendental. They dwell on high, you condescended to come down among us. Further, we have no analogies, no access to omnipotence, omnipresence, eternity, omniscience, holiness. but righteousness will be given in abundance to a people destitute. Henceforth nothing we call beauty will infringe upon your glory. Which clouds led out from Egypt, which stormed Sinai, saw Job, saw Noah, these now are ours. Behold, he comes with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the nations of the earth will mourn over you. So it is to be. Amen.